What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and fellow YouTubers? All of you have been very welcome on this video where we're going to showcase the Flight Deck Assault Cruiser bundle. Now, I'm not going to show all three of them in this video. I'm going to make a separate video on all of these ships. So Suliban, Tellurite, and also the Orion are going to be covered on this channel. So if you really don't like the first, the second, or the third one, you can definitely find them separately in my in this channel. So I'm going to make a video about that. But enough said of that. I am going to grab myself the entire bundle, and luckily for me, there is a 20% off discount on all of these bundles, and this one are the one that we're going to do. I'm going to start with my personal pick, and that's going to be the Suliban, and I hope that one is going to be a really awesome one. We're also going to get the Tellurite and the Orion, like I said. I definitely think this one is like the better looking ship of them all. To be honest, this thing has really awesome gun turret placement on top of things everywhere. Really awesome. I don't know what these things. It's kind of like a tattoo, big displayed right here. Some really awesome markings. And this one is just bright as crazy. Anyway, you can find a little bit of information of these ships, like statistics and stuff like that, on the Cryptic's main webpage. I have not been there for a long time, so I really don't know if these things are going to be worth it or not. But as it is right now, I'm actually going to utilize these 20% discount. And I'm actually going to buy the entire bundle for 4,800 Zen, and somebody's PMing me. Not now, I am recording. Buy it. Yes. All right, it's gone. Where did it go? Where's the bundle? Oh man, it's not here. All right, maybe I have to take them separately. Let me just see where the ships are. Where are the ships? Bundles. There we go. Claim. We should get. Hello. Claim. Transaction successful. What? Maybe I should grab them separately. I want the Suliban first. Where is this Suliban? What? All right, let me see if I can fix this thing. I'll be right back. All right, so after reading a little bit, obviously my bad right here, I'm actually seeing that the Tellurite is going to be available for a Starfleet faction. The Suliban, if we scroll a little bit higher, is going to be available just for the Romulans, and the Orion is going to be available for the Klingons, which actually means that I need to switch characters if I want to do the Suliban first. I need to grab myself a Romulan character, so be right back again. Alright, so here we go with the Romulan character. Now let's bring the interface back up, and the ship should be somewhere tier 6. Here we go, Suliban. Claim. Oh, okay. It just went in my inventory already. So we have to read this thing from these from the store by itself. We cannot right-click on and go into information, but it's all good. It says in your inventory, but it's actually in my ship inventory. It's not there yet. All right, a modern-day replica of their early space-faring vessel. This updated design reflects the latest advancement in Republic technology in combination with traditionally Suliban engineering ingenuity. Nice. The offensive capability of this stubborn and hard-hitting design are at home at the front lines of any conflict. This starship comes equipped with the console universal I.F.F. Manipulator. Alright, this sensor scrambling device will confuse all foes near the target enemy's location, then set a target foe as the preferred target of their own allies. The primary target of this ability will also have its damage resistance reduced by an amount inversely proportionate to the numbers of confused enemies. In fewer confused, the stronger the debuff. Okay, so kind of hard to read right here, but it's definitely going to confuse the enemies, and you guys can actually, or at least we can actually tell all of the enemies which target they are going to fire upon. Nice. This console provides a passive boost to critical severity with direct energy weapons, definitely awesome, and engineering readiness. Okay, awesome. This console may be equipped with 8-inch console, yada yada yada. That's just the standard one. After achieving level 5 in your allied vessel or allied flight deck assault cruiser tier 6, you will unlock the minority starship trait. While this trait is slotted, you will gain either offensive or defensive buffs based upon whether you and your nearby allies are outnumbered by enemy foes or outnumber them. While the majority, you will gain hull regeneration, shield hardness, and damage resistance, while in the minority, you will gain bonus to all damage and increase flight speed. Wow, I actually love this trait, to be honest. So when you activate this thing, depending on if you outnumber the enemies or the enemies outnumber you, you will either gain damage resistance, hull regeneration, shield hardness, and if they outnumber you, you will gain bonus to all damage and also increase in flight speed. So you can definitely get the hell away from combat in a hurry if you so choose, obviously. Alright, so this is available for tier 6, only available for the Romulan. And you also need to be Vice Admiral. I think that's level 40 or, yeah, 40. Or maybe 50. 50, I guess. Anyway, moving on. Hull strength 44,850 hit points at level 50 and 52,000 hit points at level 60. With a shield modifier of 1.0. What? Okay, that's a little bit low for a cruiser, but alright. Forward weapons 5 and aft weapons 3, so 5 and 3 with 4 device slots. Console modification 3 tactical, 5 engineering, and 2 science. So definitely high on engineering. This is definitely a cruiser. It's going to turn like a cruiser, I guess, and also has room for 3 tactical. So offensively, you have enough consoles right there, with also 2 science consoles for you to do some kind of special abilities if you're into that. Base turn rate of 9 degrees per second and the impulse modifier 0.17 with inertia rating of 40. All good. Plus 5 to all subsystem power. Also with 1 hangar bay preloaded with the Suliban fighters. Nice! I did not expect this thing to have a hangar bay. Oh, this makes it more attractive right now. Also, that universal console, the I.F.F. Manipulator. This thing also comes with the Starship Mastery Package, flight deck cruiser, so adaptive plating, rapid repairs, quick deployment, enhanced plating, and the Starship unlockable trait if you level this thing all the way to level 5. Majority and minority, cruiser command array, and shield frequency modulator or attract fire. Those you can choose from. Awesome. Let's make this thing our current starship and head over to the customization part of this video. So here it is, customization part of this video. Now I wish they could actually make a option to remove this interface right here so we can see the ship a little bit better. It is kind of as a flat design. All honesty, I mean, you guys are probably going to hate me for making this comparison, but doesn't this remind you of some other ship in a galaxy far, far away. I still love it though. Definitely awesome. These pointy. Yeah, this ship is really pointy. Kind of looks like vampire fangs. All right, let's see the aft. Wow, nice. Hey, the engine is like totally disconnected from the other part of the ship. Nice. All right, underneath, on top, it basically is like a copy paste. You actually don't know which side is up or down on this thing. Awesome. Rear, bottom, front, top, left and right. Nice. All right, we only have one template to choose from. We do have we have the standard Romulan interior, so no bridge tour on this video. Do we have different types of windows? No, only one type of windows. If this thing has even windows, these strips, I'm guessing, are the windows. You can look outside. I'm not seeing any other windows or anything in that nature. If you guys see any windows, let me know in the comment section below. I'm not seeing any of them. All right, only one material type. Wow, what is this customization, man? Nothing at all. I am not liking that part. We are making a nice purchase for Cryptic and they're not adding any customization to this thing at all. Now, obviously, you can add like different patterns and stuff like that and overlays on top of your design. Wow, that's actually a cool design. Look at that. Something really bright. There we go. Wow. I actually love this design. Where was it? Gray. Awesome. I'm also not seeing any of those life pods, escape modules. Where are those? The Suliban doesn't believe in those, so you have to die with the ship. Oh man, that's crazy. Anyway, let's go and head into space to see a comparison how big this ship is in relation to another ship, and put up all of the visuals on this thing when we are going to equip all of the different space sets out there. So one thing before I'm going to head into space, I'm actually going to show you guys the station, bridge officer station slots. We have a Lieutenant Commander Universal Station with 3 abilities. We have a Lieutenant Commander Tactical / Command Station. Wow, that's a really nice combo. Also a Lieutenant Tactical Station, a Commander Engineering Station, and an Ensign Science Station. Now, if you're going to go the normal DPS route, you're definitely going to need these 2 slots for tactical, for having tactical abilities, and this one for survivability. So, you know, shield heals and hull healing abilities. And I would guess these 2 should be like maybe science for gravity well, for placating enemies, for I don't know, for stuff like that, and also maybe shield heal and hull healing abilities. But like I always say, don't go off on my advice. You guys should normally choose whatever way you want to fly this ship and whatever way you want to equip on your abilities. These are the slots with the Suliban ship. The deck flight deck cruiser, is it? Yep, flight deck assault cruiser. So lots of way you can actually improve on this thing. You can actually go engineering, science, or tactical on this one. Even though I would recommend science, obviously it is yours to choose from. Let's get into space. So for comparison, I got the Some of you guys call it Doritos, some of you guys call it Triangle. I don't know. It's the Yukari ship. I'm going to call it the Yukari ship. Here we go. For comparison. Now, that is how big it is. These ships are fairly level. And this is how big it is in comparison to the Yukari ship. I mean, it's basically the same profile, just a little bit longer, maybe twice the, if you can grab these points all the way to the back, maybe it's twice the size of the Yukari ship in its comparison to each other. All right, let's move on. Now, do remember that everything that I just did when I was doing the modification, the customization part, I clicked on cancel. So nothing has been modified on this ship and everything is the way it normally comes out of the box, just like this. And plus a left is going to make this ship turn left the whole time. There we go. Right there. Now, this is how it is and how it flies in space. Now, it is a cruiser, so it kind of flies a little bit slowly. But I think it looks really amazing. Let's see, how far can we zoom in? Oh, okay, we can actually zoom quite really awesome. Quite close on this thing, and that's just awesome. That is just awesome. All right, let's start equipping all of the different visuals on this thing. So we are definitely going to start with the adapted Mako, if we can find it somewhere. That's the Omega. Adapted and visuals go Aegis. Oh man, where are they gone? Where are they on? Hey, hold on a second. There we go. Adapted. Boom. That's just amazing, isn't it? Kind of looks like it's like on a it's on glass because of the reflected material that they're using. That's nice. You got the engine trail right above the warp trail, if you can call it that. Nice. Awesome. Kind of looks like, you know, I always use the word majestic when it comes to like cruiser type ships because they just slowly turn. That's just awesome. I like it. All right, let's do the Aegis space set. I do apologize for my inventory being a little bit like not the normal clean looking inventory, but here is the Aegis space set. I have been doing a little bit of work on this character because to my surprise, I actually did not finish off the entire reputation on this character, the last one. So I'm kind of amazed by that. I usually go through the reputation really quickly on my characters, or at least the one that I'm actually going to use. And I was amazed that I didn't grab the entire reputation, or at least I did not unlock the entire reputation. But the Aegis, my god, this thing looks amazing. That engine trail, that is just awesome. Those lines across this thing. A beautiful transition right there. Wow, look at that. That is just sick. Or as the young guys are actually saying it these days, it's just lit. All right, let's continue. Borg space set. There we go. With the Borg. Visuals on top of this thing. I love it. Oh man, these visuals are nice. Definitely that engine modifier that is just amazing on the Borg space set. Can definitely see it working. I wish that they did a little bit the engine, or at least the deflector module on this thing. I wish they actually made that a little bit bigger. Nice. All right, let's move on with the counter command. Counter command and the shields from this one. Counter command. Wow, that's amazing. I don't want to zoom in too much on this ship because, well, yeah. Yeah, let's zoom in right that. So all of the details are really up in your in your face. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that when it's like being on the dark side, or like, you know, on the shadow side, you actually don't see anything. It's really dark. And when it's like being hit by the rays of the sun, it's really awesome to see this orange color. Wow, look at that. And that transition, nice. Oh, that's amazing. I love it. I love it. Very cool design. This thing definitely gives me the Suliban vibe. If that's a thing. All right, let's move on to the Delta. Delta, Delta, and Delta. There we go. With the Delta. Nice, look at that. It totally removed the orange color. Wow. This part kind of looks like the emblem of Transformers. Nice. I like it. I like the... Oh my god, seriously? Nice. Now right here you don't actually see all of the details, but underneath, look at that. That washed out color. Oh, that's so amazing. Nice. I love it. Not bad, not bad. All right, let's move on to the Dyson. Is this a Dyson? Yes. Dyson and Dyson. Yes. Now let me just, oh, don't want to equip that. Let me just make sure I have enough room. Yeah, I think I do. Here we go, with the Dyson space set. Wow. Nice. Oh my god, that transition is awesome. Yeah, baby. This is, oh my god, look at that. Oh, that is just sick. definitely cool. All right, let's hit him up with the Iconians. Iconian and... Hey, where did the Iconian go? There. Iconian, yes. Huh. Okay, I understand what they did here. The Iconian space set, when it's being lit up by the sunlight, so it's like really bright. You can't actually distinguish all of these markings from the Iconian shield visuals, but you do see them just a little bit. And I think they're going to be more apparent when they're going to be on the darker side. We can actually see that right there. So let's move. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, this is definitely awesome. Oh yeah, I like it. Would you see a different in the engine? Can we call it a nacelle? Engine nacelle up here, whatever that thing is. Nice. I like it. All right, let's head over to one of my personal favorites. Where are you, Jem'Hadar? Jem'Hadar and Jem'Hadar. Look at that. Ooh, kind of looks like a Cylon right there. Nice. Cylon Raider. Also a totally different nacelle, if we can call it that. Nice. Awesome. All right, let's see it when it is being lit up. Nice. I love these markings. I definitely understand why they did it, and I love it. It totally gives the ship like different vibes. That's just awesome. Look at that. That is sick. That is definitely sick. Nice. All right, let's do the Yukari. Yukari, and Yukari shields. Nice. I love it. I love the way that they're actually implementing like the darker elements of these visuals on the background, and on the foreground you have this really bright color. And obviously you see those windows right there being highlighted in a blue color. Awesome animation from the deflector dish. What's not to love about this thing? Nice. All right, here we go when it's not being lit up. Now, like I mentioned earlier as well on the video, I'm going to cover all 3 of these ships. I'm going to do the same visuals like you guys are seeing on this ship. I'm going to do on the other ships as well. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to release them one every day to keep you guys a little bit interested in what's going to come out next from the channel. But this one is definitely awesome. All right, let's head over to the Omega space set. I believe it's this one, and this one. Let's see. All 3 pieces. Yes. From the Omega. And that voice that you guys just heard, or that noise, is somebody PMing me. I do apologize, but I'm not going to respond. I am actually recording right now. And for all of you guys that are that have followed me or have befriended me on the game in STO, if you guys see that I'm not responding, it's not because I'm a bad person and I don't want to respond, but these things take precedent. And when I'm going to be recording, I'm not going to talk. That's what I'm saying right now. But this is the Omega Space Set, and you guys are actually seeing a little bit of a different texture to this ship, and I love it. Actually, they actually turned the entire visuals around. Seems like with the Omega Space Set, they actually made this thing orange and the Omega part just highlighted in, you know, the grayish color part. Nice, I love it. It's more true to like a Suliban ship, you know, that bright orange. Or it is not really bright, it's just orange. I wonder if these Sulibans are Dutch in nature. All right, let's do the Riemann engines, and there we go with the shields. Boom, nice. Wow, that is sick. That is totally sick. Now, I don't know who is in charge of making these ships look the way that they're looking, but my hat off to you, man. Wow, these things are awesome. Let me just turn it a little bit, even though it's not going to matter with the Riemann space set. Wow, nice. Nice. All right, after the Riemann comes the Romulan. All right, apparently I have 2 sets of the Romulans. Oh, that's just sick. That is just sick. Oh, that transition. Wow, look at that. I'm totally geeking out right now. This is so much on like the movie Tron, but then Tron had basic 2 colors, the blue and the red, and this is greenish. Oh, that's just awesome. Just like the Aegis space set has that whitish texture on all of these highlights, just like that. The Romulan have these greenish highlights, and that's just sick. Nice. Here we go. Let me just move it up a little bit so you guys can actually see the full details on top as well. Nice. This thing is amazing to look at. All right, let's do the next one. That's going to be the temporal. Where are you? So this one, yes. And the temporal shields, this one. Ah. Sorry about that. Okay, wow, that's awesome. Oh, that transition. I love that transition. This color right here, this bright beige color with the pinkish Highlights, not really, but that transition, that's something new. I like that. Never saw that one before. Maybe I just didn't watch carefully enough, because the temporal space set, you guys know that I'm not really a big fan of that, but I do love the transition though. It's kind of leaning a little bit to the pinkish color. It's not really beige anymore, or creme beige. Ooh, I love it. Oh my god, it's not like the rainbow color anymore the way it used to be. They definitely tweaked the temporal space set's colors. Wow, nice. Okay. Wow. I like it. All right, one of my personal favorites coming up, Terran Space Set makes this ship really dark and really scary. Just like this. Nice, right? Not bad, not bad. Awesome. I like it. Man, there is no space set that I've equipped it on this thing. It's like, everything is awesome. Everything is sick. All right, let's do the Breen. Breen, and another Breen. Hello, Breen. Oh, I went too fast. Breen, imagery full. There we go. I was afraid of that. Give me that. That. Sorry about this, guys. All right, Breen and Breen. There we go, with the Breen space set. Okay, this is the only space set that I'm not really enthusiastic about it, but it's still good. I do like the design though. I mean, even the Breen space set is like very old in its design. Oh my god, look at that. Doesn't this thing give you like goosebumps? Oh, that awesome engine trail right there. That's sick. Nice. I do love the transition though. Kind of makes you feel like, hey, this ship is changing just a little bit. All right, Yukari, where are you? Temporal Yukari, where is Yukari? There we go. Yukari and Yukari. All three pieces of the Yukari. What? Tell me the truth, guys. Doesn't this look sick as a ship? Oh my god. OMG. I want to see that transitional glow. Oh, right there. Oh, that is amazing. Look at that. Oh, I love that part. I love that part. They did fine-tune the engine trail, I see. It used to be like a little bit bigger, but it's kind of still has that watery glow to it. Nice. This is awesome. All right, the last one is going to be the prevailing regalia. Can you just not? This one is from the reputation, the competitive wargame rep that I have not unlocked somehow. That's why I'm for this part I'm on Tribble. So this is going to be the last space set that I'm going to show you guys. But look at these. I think these are like reflective mirrors, and these are just all over the place, and it adds to the ship. It's crazy. Look at that modification right there for the engines with like lightning going across it, because everything has to be electrified. Oh, that is just awesome. That is just sick. All right, let's see under, or at least when it is not being illuminated. Why did this thing turn black? Okay, maybe that's a bug. Nice. Look at that deflected dish. Also has a electrocutable animation to it. Sparks flying all over the place, just like the engine modifier. Nice. I like it. All right, let me close off this thing, and also minus left for this thing to be a normal ship again. Wow, I really like it. I really like the design of this thing. I wish I could use this on my Federation. Why only the Romulans get to play with this thing? Nice. Anyway, let's do a little bit of a summary. So this thing has 5 weapons on the front, a normal deflector, impulse warp, and a shield slot, 3 weapons from the aft, 4 slots for your devices. It has 5 engineering consoles, 2 science, and 4 tactical. It also comes equipped with these hangar bays, the Suliban Veil fighters. All right. Let's do more details on these. Launches 3 Suliban Veil fighters. Veil fighter have a plasma beam array and plasma torpedo launcher. They can also periodically deploy reflective hull. What? They can also periodically deploy reflective hull, which grants additional plus 20 energy damage resistance rating and reflect 20% of incoming energy weapon damage. Wow. Oh, this is awesome. Rank 1 on reflective hull lasts until it has reflected 5,000 energy damage, and then must recharge before being deployed. So how much is the recharge on this thing? Does it actually say? No. Man, I think it's going to be like 2 minutes, like normal, but definitely love this part. So they can reflect hull, that was going to give them plus 20% damage resistance rating, and also reflect 20% of incoming energy weapon damage back to the attacker. Nice. Now, obviously, if you're into carriers and want to get like the best version of these things, that are in the Dilithium store, there are better ones than these, because these are like the very these are just the rare hangars. in the dilithium store are very rare, and obviously if you want the best one out there, you have to go to your starbase and grab the elite version of these things. Are going to be the best one out there. Each hangar supports 2 wing of 3 fighters. Each auxiliary power will determine the recharge rate. If the auxiliary starsystem has knocked offline, the hangar will not operate. All carrier are immune to warp core breaches and have a layer defense 3, which makes them immune to single torpedo hit every 30 seconds. Alright, this is something that they fixed like a couple of months ago. Let's see what they have. So they have a forward plasma beam array, plasma torpedo launcher, and also that special ability, reflective hull 1. Now, obviously, the other ones are going to get like hull 2, hull 3, and stuff like that. So they're going to get better, a better version of these abilities. All right, let's launch a couple of them and see. What? Nice. Oh, that is sick. Are you kidding me? Look at those. Nice. Now, if you guys have seen Jonathan Archer, the Enterprise, you actually see all of these, but these things are like, look at how big they are. It's almost like twice as big as or at least it's gonna hurt when these things are going to come out of this ship. These are just, in my opinion, just a little bit too big. They should be a little bit scaled down. I'm not complaining. I like it. I like them a lot. That is awesome. Nice. All right. Let's continue. We also this thing also comes equipped with that universal console. Let me do more details on this thing. These specialized suits of the I.F.F. scramblers may be used to temporarily force your enemy to fight amongst themselves for a short period of time. The primary target of the ability will assign a primary opponent threat to all of the nearby allies. While targeting sensors become incapable of separating friend from foe, in addition to this, the primary target damage resistance will also be reduced by amount inversely proportionate to the number of foes confused. Debuff is stronger if few foes are confused. So when you're going to target your enemy and hit this special ability of all of the surrounding enemies, there should be like, okay, 10 kilometer spheres are going to attack that target that you have selected upon. So they're going to be confused and they're going to attack their own ally, our enemy, basically. So this is definitely handy for your ship when you're like, well, I need some survivability or something like that. Hit this and they're going to fight amongst themselves. That's awesome. This console also provides a passive boost to critical severity with direct energy weapons and engineering readiness. This console may be equipped in any slot on the Tellarite, Pralim Fight Deck Assault Cruiser, Orion Blackguard Flight Deck Assault Cruiser, Suliban Silik Flight Deck Assault Cruiser, or their fleet variant. You may only have one of these consoles equipped at any time. Plus 10% critical severity with direct energy weapons, plus 50 to engineering readiness. Nice. Alright, so 10 kilometer sphere with a 2-minute cooldown, 2-minute recharge to the foe within 10 kilometers of the target will get confused for 6.4 seconds. The primary target only force them to taunt their allies for 6.4 seconds, and the primary target only up to minus 400 all damage resistance rating for 6.4 seconds, reduced by minus 40 per confused foe at 10 maximum. So this is definitely awesome when you're fighting a end boss in the Tholian Red Alert. I'm just going to give you guys an example. They usually have like lots of enemies around them. So if you hit this thing off, they're basically going to fire up on your primary target. Those big tarantulas. Wow. Okay, I'm seeing that this could be definitely useful in upcoming in upcoming content. Very nice. Also, Starship Mastery Package level 1 plus 25 kinetic and physical damage resistance rating. Level 2 is going to generate 1.25 of your current maximum whole hit points every 3 seconds in space. Twice this amount is generated out of combat. Now you guys are seeing it's saying for my particular character 704.8 hit points on whole, but you guys can have like a totally different number because it's going to be based off on your skill points and all of that console that you have equipped it. Quick deployment, 38.2% recharge time reduction to launching carrier pet craft, and also plus 50 rank up experience for all of your hangar pets to make them 5-star generals in their in their field of combat. Level 4 enhanced hull plating plus 25 energy and radiation damage resistance rating. And that unlockable Starship Trait that I definitely think might be useful, the minority and majority, count allies versus foe and buff depending on the counts. So affect anything alive. If the allies outnumber the foes, plus 20% all damage resistance rating, plus 20% shield hardness, plus 20% hold regeneration. And if the foes outnumber the allies, you're going to get plus 20% all damage, so an increasement in that, plus 10% in flight speed, and also plus 10% in flight turn rate. Wow, very nice. One thing I did not show you guys is the Admiralty card. If I can select it, should be very rare. Nope. Rare. There we go, rare. This is a Suliban Silik Flight Deck Assault Cruiser Tier 6. 2 stars in its rarity? Wow, that's... Okay. Anyway, moving on. Engineering has 53 points, Tactical has 38 points, Science 17, and obviously 18 hours in cooldown. Plus 10 to engineering per tactical ship. So if you combine this one with the tactical, you're going to get plus 10 in engineering right there. 18 hours in maintenance after it's being used, and it's on reserve right now because it's not being utilized. Now the bridge officer stations I already showed you guys. The bridge, there is no unique bridge on this ship. So the next thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to the space combat of this video. The Argala patrol mission, my go-to mission when I want to test something out. These Benthans are always in trouble somehow. Now I did change my bridge officers to these skill points, or at least this bridge officer ability. But as you guys know, never use this as a build because I have not even thought about anything. I just clicked on a couple of my bridge officers just to have something to have a little bit more survivability and damage output. So don't use this as a build. That's what I'm saying. All right. Now it's doing normal damage. I guess it's not really that big on DPS. Where is that universal console ability? Okay, let's grab it from the powers. There we go. Wait a minute. Does this thing also have a cloak? What? What is this? What? This thing has a cloak? It doesn't say that anywhere. Oh my god. It has a, what is this, a battle cloak? It is, it has a battle cloak. What? So if I'm seeing this correctly, it kind of made a another cloak of mine when we cloaked. So it made like a diversion, right? It is, right there. What? Oh, this is awesome. Nice. So this is like a diversion. Enemy are going to hit this guy. And when I decloak, that thing goes away. What? That's awesome. Do I have gravity well? No. That's just a shame. Let's hit this guy and use that special ability in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, they're actually targeting him. Wow, look at that. He's gone. What? All right, we just have to do that again. This guy was wasted. Oh, that's sick. These are the hanger pets. Nice. Wow, that ability is just OP right there. Their friends were like, nope, you're not part of us anymore. Oh, that was sick. Also, my hanger pets are doing a really good job of destroying the enemy like they're supposed to do. Oh, I see one is down. They destroyed one. Okay, so I am seeing that when we are in combat, they're really small. Look at that. They're not like, you know, half the size of the ship. Maybe that was just on Tribble, but is this thing available net yet? No. Okay, maybe that was just a bug on Tribble because these pets are like the normal size, or at least the size that they should be. Nice. Beam overload. Let's do a couple of those on this guy. Turning is not really a big thing on this thing, on this ship. But it's doing the really good on survivability, even though, wait a minute, can I attract fire to see if they can actually start attacking me right now? To see if survivability is an issue with this thing. I don't think so, because, alright, they are launching hanger pets. I'm seeing that my special ability from that universal console is available. Let's see which one has the more health of these two. Okay, this one is going to be it. 3, 2, 1. Has that really awesome beam. Okay, this guy is going to attack him. Oh, these guys are just out of range. But you can see they are definitely attacking him. It's draining, their shields are almost gone. His hull is diminished like crazy. Okay, I have to wait one more time. I definitely love this ability. You can definitely use it on carriers. But these times they were just a little bit too far apart. Boom. Nice. Okay, that one is gone. How about you? You are at 93%. That's good. Stay there for another minute or so. Yeah, I mean, I right now have like the normal Mark 10 gear that this thing comes equipped with. It's doing okay. It's not really, even though I'm on threatening mode right now. Ouch. This is gonna hurt me. Okay. Let's see how fast we can actually raise our hit points. Okay. It's good. I like. All right. How many enemies are there within? Okay, this guy is coming along in 3, 2. Oh, come on. Hurry up. Okay, let's use it on this guy. This guy is 100%. In 3, 2, 1. That beam is going to go up there. Everybody in this vicinity is targeting him. Wow. $83, $70, $60. Nice, because it also debuffs the enemy as well, or gives him like that, debuff in its shields. That's nice, always. In damage resistance. You know what? Battle Cloak me. Nice. Can I fire while cloaked? No. And then decloak. And then hit everything. Kill this guy from the back. Nice. There we go. I like this thing. Who are we fighting? That was dead. No, this guy. Wow, these things are, as battle cruiser, or at least as cruisers go, I am definitely having lots of fun with these things. So survivability is not going to be an issue. Even this is not a really good test when it comes to see how, you know, how much a ship can survive in combat and stuff like that. But as you guys saw, I mean, I don't think my hit points went like down to 60%, and it didn't even actually go below 60%, even though we had, like, you know, threatening stand is still on, so we should be having, like, you know, all of the enemies should be targeting us primarily, rather than, you know, these hanger pets that I have, or these Benthans. So with that being said, I definitely like this thing. As, you know, survivability goes, you can actually have a lot of, like, you know, buffs for healing your shields or your hit points, and definitely good on DPS wise if you're going to go traditional DPS, you know, with beams and stuff like that. Science is definitely lacking with 2 console slots, but overall 5 and 3 weapon slots. This is going to be a really good contester for DPS wise. If you guys are into DPS wise, obviously. Me personally, I like this ship the way it is. I'm not actually going to change anything from this thing. I'm just going to keep it the way it is. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you guys had a little bit of entertainment coming out of this channel, and I definitely hope to see you guys on the next one as well. For now, take care, and later.